Hello there. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that can impede your business growth and how you can overcome that. I will be right back. Welcome back. My name is Raymond Huan, and if you are a business owner, someone who is thinking of starting a business, or a person who is just simply interested in business, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel because I will be talking about the tips and tricks on the operations of your business and what you as a potential business owner will encounter during the course of running your business. From my experiences working with businesses in general, I've come across a range of issues that businesses generally face. And from my observations, I'd like to share with you 3 main things that you need to observe and note that if you do not address them, they will start to impede on the growth and the profitability of your business. Number 1, your mindset as an owner or your mindset as a business owner. All of us, or most of us, have worked for someone else before. We were employees. We have been trained by our schools and education system to be employees. We have been trained by the people whom we work with to be employees. And therefore, when you start your own business, you must be very aware that there is a distinct difference between the mindset of an employee and the mindset of a business owner. Let me give you 3 examples of the differences between the two. Firstly, entrepreneurs work to improve their skills. Employees work to improve their weaknesses. Now, employers work to become better at what they do, and it is why they start the business and created the businesses in the first place. Employees try to make themselves more attractive to their employers from their skill sets viewpoint and try to fix their weaknesses by improving themselves in those areas. Number 2, entrepreneurs thrive on risk. Employees avoid it. That is why you started your business in the first place. You took a punt. You took a risk. You believed that you could do something better with yourself, by yourself, or with your team. And that is why you started the business. Employees cannot imagine taking the risk to go out to start their own business. And that's why they're working with you and they're working for you at the same time. However, having said that, there are ways to minimize the risks you take. You just need to know how to do it. Number 3, entrepreneurs delegate. Employees try to do it yourself or DIY. Business owners understand that the business is all about leverage. And if you can leverage off tools, technology, and your team, you get a lot more done in a shorter period of time. I have encountered business owners who try to do everything themselves and struggle in the area of delegation. And as a result, the businesses tend to stagnate after a period of time because their mindsets prevent them from letting go of these responsibilities. There are ways to overcome them, and I encourage you to check with your team, your mentor, and your advisor on how you can go about delegating the responsibilities in a pragmatic manner. So what do you need to do to overcome or change your mindset as an owner? Firstly, get comfortable with the uncomfortable. The fact that you started your own business is an uncomfortable thing. The fact that you're learning new things about the business that may be related to your product or may not be related to your product is uncomfortable. So get used to the idea that being uncomfortable is the new normal. Learn to delegate. You cannot do everything yourself. As a business, you are able to leverage off teams of people, of the employment market, and of the outsourcing market. Learn to make use of these opportunities so that you can outsource more of your work, that you as a business owner can then be free to do what you are best at. That is, to generate the value within the business itself. Enjoy breaking the rules. Now, I put that as a caveat, all right? Do not go out and break the law. When I say break the rules, it means that in a traditional working environment, an employee is penalized or will be punished if they break the rule within the organization itself. But as an employer or as a business owner, your position is to identify and question the rules as to why they are there. Ask yourself this question: how else can I go about doing this that can achieve what I want within a certain time frame? By asking yourself those questions, you are actually circumventing what the traditional mindset and rules within our minds put before us. And it is how businesses leap ahead in the wealth generation game, in the value adding chain. By questioning, how can I do this, or how can this be done, you'll be able to add more value to your business than ever before. The next reason where I've noticed in businesses that can impede your growth from a business viewpoint is the lack of experience or expertise within the business itself. The underlying reason why small businesses fail is because of the lack of experience or expertise, which affects many aspects in the business. For example, poor planning, procrastination and poor time management, putting all of your eggs in a business in one particular basket, the lack of experience operating a successful business before, poor record keeping and financial controls, poor money management and poor cash flow management, etc., etc., etc. There are many reasons why a business can and will fail. And the statistics show that 7 out of 10 businesses fail. So how do you overcome this? Get help. Find a consultant or a team of people who can add value to what you already do, and you can tap onto their expertise. If you do not know what to do, rope in someone who does. That is what I do in the businesses whom I work with. I either provide the recommendations or I become just a sounding board and an advisor to them to identify the gaps within their business, and from there recommend that they take proactive action in order to minimize those business risks, which at times they didn't even know existed before I stepped into them. So get help. Find someone who can help. Number 3, failing to reinvest back into the business. If you do not reinvest into your company will fail to grow. Now, I understand small business owners and sometimes medium enterprises as well can make a habit of utilizing most, if not all, of the company's profits as income. However, failing to have a plan to reinvest portions of your earnings back into the business can be potentially devastating for business growth. It's important that you put a calculated portion of the business profits back into the business. Then it can be used for things like expanding your assets, growing marketing and advertising budgets, extending your inventory, or hiring staff and outsourcing what you do poorly. And most importantly, you invest in expanding your mindset as a business owner. If you do not invest to grow your business, which includes yourself, your business will not grow enough to provide the lifestyle that you want to have or you hope to have when you started off the business in the first place. If you're interested to know more about the challenges a rapidly growing business face, I encourage you to visit the link right now that appears before you to go to my website and download the first chapter of my book, From 20K to 2 Million in 2 Years. In that chapter, I talk about the differences between a good business and a great business, and that would then set your mindset properly where you can move forward. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.